So, how big was that for you guys to, come back and get a point? In this conference, even a tie and getting that point, huge in this conference. How important was it to not come back without anything this past weekend?
Yeah, you never want to come back empty-handed. You always want to come back with something. So, we were disappointed in ourselves on Friday night. We thought that we should have won the game. We thought that we needed to just do a lot of things better, and we didn't, and that's fine. And so we had to turn around and go, okay, well, what are we going to do to make the most out of the Sunday game? And the girls did a good job. We give up a goal that's unfortunate because of field condition, and then we score a goal back, and now it's 1-1. And to be fair, we had the rhythm of the game. There was never really anything that Monterey was doing that was super concerning to us, but at the same time, we didn't capitalize on a few of the opportunities we had to finish. So, a weekend where I think we could have come home with 6 and we come home with 1, but it just makes us that much more hungry to play Sonoma tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys home tomorrow. It's a quick turnaround, and you're playing 3 this week starting tomorrow. How do you approach it for handling your team, knowing that the quick turnaround and plus also having three games this week?
Sure, the good news is that we play Sonoma tomorrow, and anytime you get to play your rival, you know that you're going to be up for the game. There's not a whole lot of things that have to be said to this group to get them excited to play that game, and we know that Sonoma's going to bring their best game. So as far as just mentally and emotionally being prepared, that will take care of itself. It's going to be a matter of what can we do physically. We spent a lot of time yesterday doing recovery work, working on getting ice on the legs and stuff like that, and then today will be very light again, and it's just going to see who feels the best. But luckily we were able to monitor that pretty closely.
For you guys, for your play, defense, you allowed 2 goals, 1 goal, but defense definitely helping your guys. They're pretty much the theme so far this season.
It's you have to defend. Defending wins championships, and it's the old cliche, but it's true. And then we're lucky to have not just a back line of 4, but a really deep back line of players that we could play any of them. And so that's really come full circle for us, where before, maybe a couple years ago, we didn't have that as much. We had to go with just the 4 that we had, and now we've been making rotations. Rachel started at right back for us on Sunday, and that hadn't been the case before that. She does very well and scores a goal. So that really shows you how deep we are in the back, and how much pride those girls take. And you've heard the girls talk about it in the past already, but they love to play. They love to defend, and they take a great deal of pride in what they do.
What have you seen on video of Sonoma so far?
Tactically, they play in a 3-5-2, really dependent on their wingbacks, their outside midfield players to cover a lot of space. So we'll have a couple tricks on our sleeve for them, and what is, I think, a bold statement to think that they can come in here and defend our front line with only 3 defenders. So we'll see what we can do to put some pressure on them.
The first week that you guys were home, and temperatures that were very warm, I think more back to traditional temperatures.
Exactly.
But, you guys are perfect on your home field. Anybody, I'm sure, being home enjoys playing at home, and definitely going in, facing Sonoma. You gotta like it, just how things have gone so far.
Like I said, we're bummed about the weekend. We're over it. We're beyond it, and if anything, it makes them more hungry. I think that now being home is special, and our girls are ready to go. We're so fortunate to have the fans that we have. We're so fortunate to have the student body that we have, and the other student athletes and coaches that come out and support us. And we expect a big crowd there tomorrow. Even with the early game, there'll be a bunch of people out there cheering us on, and we love that. That's the environment we want to be in.
Coach, a little bit about your defense. How many goalkeepers, or how deep are you in goalkeepers, first of all?
We have 2. We can play either and be completely fine.
And is that the approach that you can take, and do you platoon them?
No, Katie's playing right now. She's done a good job of earning the starting job. There's a real importance to keeping consistency in that, they're both very good goalkeepers, but they're both very different in the things that they do. And so we need to make sure that the back line is consistent and that the goalkeeping is consistent so that we can get that rhythm.
And what is Katie's save percentage?
It's a heck of a question. Ken?
Got
you too. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but it's high. I think that what's nice about our back line and what's nice about our goalkeeping unit with both Nora and Katie is that we can put anybody in. anybody can play. But our back line does a really good job of putting our goalkeepers in situations where they can make saves, right? And I think that we're very fortunate to have two girls that aren't just shot stoppers, but they're goalkeepers. They organize the field around them, and they put themselves in situations to be successful. And so I couldn't tell you what the save percentage is. I don't even want to guess and be wrong, but it's high. And the girls do a very good job of helping each other out.
Thank you.
Perfect.
If you can't tell us that, can you tell us your credit card?